Welcome, my friends, to a place where we share inspiration and positivity. Greetings, viewers. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of Kissin Cousins in this video. Kissin Cousins is a 1964 American musical Panavision Metrocolor comedy film directed by Gene Nelson and starring Elvis Presley. Written by Gerald, Drayson Adams and Gene Nelson, the film featured Presley playing two roles: an Air Force officer with dark hair and his look-alike hillbilly distant cousin with blonde hair. As we progress, let's zoom in on plot and examine its role in shaping our overall narrative. The U.S. federal government has run into a dead end trying to negotiate the lease of mountaintop land owned by Pappy Tatum in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee for use as an ICBM missile base. U.S. Army General Alvin Dunford gives Captain Robert Salvo 7 days to secure the lease, or face permanent assignment to Greenland. After a quick computer search of military records, Salvo requests that U.S. Air Force pilot 2nd Lieutenant Josh Morgan, born elsewhere in the Great Smoky Mountains, be assigned as his number 2. When they arrive in Tennessee with a small platoon, dark-haired Josh is surprised to meet his look-alike third cousin Jody Tatum, a blonde hillbilly. Josh also meets his two beautiful country cousins, Azalea and Selena, who compete to win his affections. Josh eventually chooses Azalea and pairs off Selena with his friend, Master Sergeant William Bailey. Jody, on the other hand, falls for Private Midge Riley, a beautiful but fiery soldier. There are also a group of 13 mountain maidens called the Kitty Hawks who create havoc when they set their sights on the marriage-eligible soldiers. Josh persuades Pappy Tatum to lease the mountaintop to the government for a monthly payment of $1,000 today as long as an access road is built from the far side and the military provides security to prevent government employees from accessing Tatum's side, which will prevent Ravinas from interfering with Pappy's mooching. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of Cast as we examine its impact and relevance. Elvis Presley as Josh Morgan, Jody Tatum double role, Arthur O'Connell as Pappy Tatum, Glenda Farrell as Ma Tatum, Jack Albertson as Captain Robert Salvo, Pamela Austin as Selena Tatum, Cynthia Pepper as Major WACPFC, Yvonne Craig as Azalea Tatum, Donald Woods as General Alvin Dunford, Tommy Farrell as Master Sergeant William George Bay, Beverly Powers as Trudia Kitty Hawk, Hortons Petra as Dixie, a newspaper reporter, Robert Stone as Generals, A. Terry Gare as one of the Kitty Hawks, and credit. Let's transition to production, release and box office and uncover its significance. While set in the Great Smoky Mountains, the film was shot in the Los Angeles area, both on set at MGM Studios and outdoors in the San Bernardino Mountains east of Los Angeles. Some filming took place in Big Bear Lake. The film was produced by Sam Katzman for Four Leaf Productions and was distributed in the United States by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. The film was released in the United States on March 6, 1964 and reached on the Variety National Box Office chart, earning $3 million, and finished it on the year-end list of the top-grossing movies of 1964. Presley's film, Viva Las Vegas, filmed during the summer of 1963 before Kissin Cousins, was released after Kissin Cousins. Both Arthur O'Connell and Jack Albertson were cast alongside Presley, thus providing the film with double-barreled curmudgeons, per Variety. Sam Katzman produced an unsuccessful 1965 MGM television pilot starring Ed Burns for the NBC television network. In 1988, Kissin Cousins made its home video debut, released on VHS. When it was reissued on VHS in 1997, the song Smoky Mountain Boy was deleted. It was later restored to the film when it made its DVD debut in 2007. In the following section, we'll be immersing ourselves in the captivating world of soundtrack. The song Kissin Cousins, which was performed as the movie's finale, reached on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified gold by the RIAA. There are two different versions, or arrangements, of the song, both performed by Presley, one of which played over the opening and closing credits, and the other of which was performed by both Presley characters as a duet in the final scene. In this section, we'll be deep diving into reception, unraveling its complexities and uncovering valuable insights. Howard Thompson of the New York Times wrote, with the flavor of fun in a Capricorn, that it was fairly fresh. Elvis Presley's movie status takes a nosedive in his latest, Kissin Cousins. Sam Katzman's production is tired, strained and familiar stuff, even with double-barreled Presley. Variety wrote, this new Elvis Presley concoction is a pretty dreary effort, one that certainly won't replenish the popularity of Sir Swivel. Presley Nation merits a more substantial material than this if his career is to continue to flourish as in the past. One of the review's primary criticisms was the business of bursting into song out of context in the middle of a scene. This used to be reasonably acceptable to audiences, but now it is beginning to evolve into an anachronism. Margaret Harford in the Los Angeles Times called the film a frisky mixture of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and Lil Abner. You get your money's worth before monotony sets in, as it does in nearly all the Presley pictures. The Monthly Film Bulletin wrote, Presley films of only 2 or 3 years back set high standards of humor, characterization, and pictorial attractiveness. With its tired hillbilly jokes, dance routines reminiscent of Lil Abner, overacting and straggling plot, this is a poor successor to comedies like Follow That Dream. The effort into presenting Presley in 2 roles in the same shot, and even fighting himself, seems strangely wasted. So little importance does the similarity of Josh and Jody have in the story. In this part of the video, we'll be diving deep into awards and nominations and unraveling its profound impact. Screenwriters Gene Nelson and Gerald Drayson Adams were nominated for the Writers Guild of America Award in the category of Best Written American Musical, won by Mary Poppins. I hope you learned something new today. Let me know what you found most interesting in the comments below.